let's move to the tab formatting. Tab is a paragraph formatting feature used to align text. By using tabs, you can quickly line up text, create lists, and format tables nice and neat. Tab can be set in Word by using tab dialog box or better by using the ruler. In this session, I will going to talk about the left tab formatting, center tab formatting, right tab formatting, decimal tab formatting, and finally leader tab formatting. So let's go to the tab dialog box. By clicking the dialog box launch button in the lower right corner of the paragraph group on the home tab, you can get paragraph dialog box. When the paragraph dialog box is visible to you, click the tab button in the lower left corner of the dialog box. You can see it here. This is the tab dialog box you can get. So moving forward, we will be looking left tab formatting, center tab formatting, right tab formatting, decimal tab formatting, as well as the leader tab formatting. So in here I have mentioned steps that you need to follow in left tab formatting. I will show you all these tab formatting options during the tutorial session. This is the steps of left tab formatting. And this is for center and right tab formatting. Center tab formatting also you can have by using ruler or using tab dialog box. Here you can see, you can get clear understanding when we do the tutorial session. This is the decimal tab formatting. Decimal tab formatting is mostly used to line up the column of numbers. So it can be done through the right tab formatting, but it's better way to do in decimal tab formatting. And last one, the leader tab formatting. A leader tab produces a row of dots underlined in the tab character. Here mainly we have three styles of leader tab formattings. You can see here there are three different styles of dot styles we can use for leader tab formatting. I have mentioned the leader tab formatting steps you can use when you do the tutorial. So let's go to the tutorial. Then we can see how we can do the tab formatting. In this tutorial, I am going to show you how to do the tab formatting. For tab formatting, you can have two options. First, in your home tab, paragraph group, when you double click here, you can visible the paragraph dialog box. Here you can see the tab dialog box. Using this tab dialog box, you can set the tabs, or else you can weave your ruler. Ruler will appear on the document. For tab formatting, I'm going to use this data set. So I'm going to align this data set by using tab. I will first set my left tab here. Then I center tab here. So using this tab key, you can format your data. Like this. Now we'll see how to use the leader. As I showed you earlier, in here, tab, I will first say left set. Center tab, I use this one, this style, set, okay. When my cursor is here, see the difference. Using this data set, I'm going to show you how to do the decimal tab formatting. For these topics, I will use this tab. First, my left tab set for second, center tab set, and third, right set. Okay, you can see here for this I'm going to use clear all formatting. I use 1 for my left tab set, 2 for my center tab set, 3 not right tab, decimal tab. I will use this leader set. Okay, so you can see in item, in here you can see how this aligns. Let's talk about the page formatting. Page formatting is the layout of the page when it is printed on a printer. In page formatting, you can find the 3 different tabs that are included in page formatting. In your layout tab, there is a group called page setup. In your insert tab, there is a group called header and footer. In there, you have page numbers. In your design tab, you have a group called page background. We will look at one by one during the slides. So let's move to the layout tab. Starting off the page formatting, we can start with the page size. Normally we set our page in A4 size, but if depending on your requirement, we can select the page patterns. When you click this size drop down menu, you can get this one. You can select the page you want. Then move into the setting of orientation of the page. There are 2 orientation patterns. One is landscape, one is portrait. Depending on the requirement, you can select the page orientation. When we move to the margins of the documents, when you click this drop down menu, you can get this dialog box. Normally we set our margin as normal. Top is 1, left 1, bottom 1 and right 1. If you want to change your requirements, select this custom margin, then you can adjust the specifications what you want. Moving to the page setup dialog box. In this page setup group, when you click this arrow, you can get this dialog box. This is called page setup dialog box. If you want to get this, you can use this keyboard shortcut key. Then you will get this dialog box. In here, it also has 3 main categories: margins, paper, and layout. You can format your document using this dialog box. So next one is column. Using columns, you can split your text into 2 or more columns. If you want to have specified column patterns, click this more columns. You can select what you want. So moving to the breaks, there are main 2 breaks patterns: page breaks and section breaks. Page breaks and section breaks are 2 useful features for control your page layout in the document. Page layout, page break, used to end a page without filling the text, whereas section breaks are used to allow formatting changes in the same document. Moving to the page number, in your Insert tab, there is a group called Header and Footer. When you click your page number option, you can get this drop down menu. You can set your page number according to this. But if you're not satisfied that, you can further go for the page format page numbers. By clicking this, you will get this dialog box. You can set your requirement in here. You can follow these steps to format your page numbers. Then adding color, watermark and borders to page. In your design tab, there is a group called page background. In there, you have watermark, page color and page border. Coloring the page. When you add in color to the page, you can use this page color command button from design tab, page background group. When you click here, you will get this color dialog box. When you select the color, your entire page get that color. And adding watermarks to page. A watermark is an image or a text that appears behind the main text of the document. It is usually a lighter shaded. It is usually a lighter shade than the text, so you can read the document easily. Text watermarks are often used to categorize or show the purpose of the document with words such as draft. I can show you the examples. When you click this watermark options, you will get there are different patterns. If you do not like that options, you can click this watermark, custom watermark option. You will get this dialog box. You can change the patterns, the title, etc. You can get this, get it done according to your requirement. And finally, adding page borders to the page. When you click this page border option, you will get this dialog box. It also have borders, page borders and shading. Selecting this page border option, you can have many of styles, colors, width, arts. You can set your formatting according to your specifications, selecting this combination of styles, colors or width. So I will be discussing this practically during your tutorial session. During this tutorial, I will show you how to do the page formatting. I will start with your layout tab with page size. In your page size, when you click this drop down menu, you can get these several options. Normally, we set our documents in A4 size when you need to print on this document on your printer. I set this as A4 for size of my document. When we move to the orientation, you have here the portrait option, landscape option. So I set my orientation as portrait. Moving on to the margins, here you can set the margin size of the entire document or current sections. Normally we set our margins as top 1 inch, left 1 inch, bottom 1 inch, right 1 inch. But if you want to have specific margin, you can click this custom margin. You will get this dialog box. Then you can change the margins according to your requirement. Here I will set my margins as a 1, normal. Here also you can select your orientation as either landscape or portrait. Here also you can select the paper size or paper and the layout. Moving to the columns, if you want to set this your document as a columns, you can split your text into 2 or more columns. When you use this column, you can split your text into 2 or more columns. For that, you need to select your text, go to columns, select 2, so you will get this your text divided into 2 columns. So moving on, breaks. here you can see there are two types, section breaks as well as page break. If you use this page break, so let's move to your insert tab. Here you can see header and footer. If you want to set your page numbers in the top of your page, you can get one of these options. Or if you want to get your page numbers of your bottom of the document, you can use this one. I set this here. When you print, you can get this one, the page numbers. So moving on, you want to format. If you want to start this, not 1, start this one as 2, you can click that. You will see the page started with 2. And next one is your design tab. In here you have watermark, page color and page border. I will set my page color as, I can set it as blue. If you want to add a watermark, I can use these patterns. If I don't like to get this one, I can go for custom watermark or picture watermark or text watermark. I select text watermark. In here in text you have the option. I will set this as draft. I can select the font color or font types and font size. To show you, I will get this bright color, then select, apply, close. Here you can see it's appear like this. Moving on to your page borders, here you have borders, page border and shading. I'll talk about the page borders. I can select the style. I can, to show you, I will take different contrast color, then you can easily see that. Light, I will get dark blue as width as 3. Here you can get the page border.